Hey there, Zodiac lovers! Welcome back to Secret of the Zodiac, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of astrology, uncovering the truths behind your sign, your personality, and your unique qualities. Whether you're an astrology enthusiast or simply curious about what makes the people in your life tick, you've come to the right place. Today, we're talking about one of the most passionate, driven, and fiercely loyal signs in the entire zodiac, Aries. Now, when most people think of Aries, they probably picture someone full of fire, energy, and enthusiasm. A person who's always ready to charge forward, face challenges head-on, and take the lead in any situation. But here's something that might surprise you. Aries, despite all their boldness and independence, are incredibly loyal. In fact, once an Aries commits to something, whether it's a friendship, a romantic relationship, or a family bond, they are all in. And that loyalty isn't just about sticking around. It's about being fully dedicated, unwavering, and ready to fight for the people they love. But why are Aries so faithful? What is it about their fiery nature that makes them so incredibly loyal? That's exactly what we're going to uncover in today's video. We'll explore the deep-rooted qualities and traits that make Aries the kind of friend, partner, and ally who'll always have your back, no matter what life throws their way. You might be surprised to learn just how much their loyalty is tied to their passion, determination, and sense of responsibility. Qualities that go beyond just being loyal in a traditional sense. If you've ever had an Aries in your life, you probably know that they're not the type to sit on the sidelines. They're fiercely protective, incredibly devoted, and more than willing to put in the effort to make a relationship work. They value honesty, transparency, and commitment. And when they say they're there for you, they mean it. That's not to say they don't have their moments of independence, though. Aries are known for their fierce independence and strong sense of self. However, when they do choose to commit to someone, their loyalty is as solid as a rock. No backing down, no running away. And that's one of the reasons why so many people find themselves drawn to the Aries energy. Because they know that once an Aries chooses to stand by you, you'll always have a steadfast ally in your corner. But how exactly does this loyalty manifest in their relationships? Is it just about staying by your side during the good times? Or does it go deeper than that? And what makes Aries so determined to be loyal to the people they care about, even when they're faced with challenges? Well, that's what we'll be breaking down today. So, let's take a closer look at the top reasons why Aries are some of the most faithful people you'll ever meet, starting with how their natural leadership skills and sense of responsibility fuel their unwavering loyalty. Aries are often regarded as the natural-born leaders of the zodiac. From a very early age, they are driven by an innate sense of independence and self-reliance, which makes them stand out in any group. Their courage, combined with a powerful will, allows them to take charge in almost any situation, whether it's organizing a project at work, leading a group of friends on an adventure, or taking the reins in a relationship. Aries is always the first to step up, with a clear vision of where they want to go and the determination to get there. But what does all of this leadership mean when it comes to their loyalty? Well, it's a lot more connected than you might think. You see, for an Aries, leadership isn't just about power or control. It's about responsibility. An Aries leader doesn't simply want to be in charge. They want to ensure that everyone is taken care of, that goals are met, and that the people they care about are safe and supported. And that's where their loyalty comes into play. Once an Aries has chosen to commit to someone, whether it's a partner, a friend, or even a family member, they see that commitment as a responsibility. It's not something they take lightly. Their strong sense of duty drives them to show up in full force, not just when things are easy, but especially when the going gets tough. Loyalty to an Aries is about staying true to their word and making sure that the people they care about feel supported no matter what. They see it as part of their leadership role to ensure the well-being of those they hold close. This is why Aries tend to be so steadfast in their relationships. They don't just show loyalty as a reaction to being loved or supported. They actively seek to nurture and protect the people they are committed to. Their loyalty doesn't fade when things get challenging. In fact, an Aries' loyalty is often at its peak when they are faced with adversity, because they feel a strong need to protect those they care about. If an Aries has made you a priority, they will go to great lengths to make sure you feel that loyalty in tangible ways. Their leadership qualities extend beyond the obvious, though. While it's true that Aries love being in charge and are often seen as the decision makers, there's also a humility to their leadership style that enhances their loyalty. They're not domineering or self-serving. They're motivating, inspiring, and empowering. And when it comes to loyalty, this means that Aries will always encourage and uplift their loved ones, offering guidance and support when needed. They'll never ask you to do something they wouldn't do themselves, and they always have your back, no questions asked. But here's the twist. Aries isn't just loyal because of their leadership qualities. Their loyalty is also fueled by their own deep sense of honor and integrity. An Aries doesn't take their promises lightly. If they've given you their word, they will move heaven and earth to keep it. The very same determination that drives them to succeed in their personal goals also drives them to be unwaveringly loyal to those they love. For Aries, loyalty is about being true to themselves and others, even when no one else is watching. This deep-seated sense of integrity is why many Aries will often find themselves in long-term, committed relationships. They don't just want to try things out, they want to make things work. The moment they commit, whether it's to a person, a cause, or a responsibility, they are in it for the long haul. They're not the type to jump from one relationship to another. When they choose to invest in someone, it's with the full understanding that they are entering into a serious, long-term commitment, and they do so with all their heart. Now, of course, it's not all about being serious with Aries. Their loyalty also shines through in the little things, the small acts of kindness, the consistent check-ins, and the unspoken gestures that show they care. And it's this balance of passion, commitment, and responsibility that makes Aries' loyalty so unique. They are fierce when it comes to protecting those they love, but they also know how to show love through action, not just words. And while their leadership traits help them be committed and loyal, Aries also have a unique way of expressing their loyalty that makes it stand out from the rest. It's not just about doing what's expected or following a set of rules. For Aries, loyalty is a personal code, one that they live by, and one that is part of their very DNA. But Aries' loyalty doesn't stop at being committed to others. It's also about how they protect their own personal values and those who share those values with them. That brings us to another important aspect of their loyalty. Aries is fierce protectiveness. Once they've chosen to be loyal to someone, there's almost nothing that can shake that commitment. If you've ever been lucky enough to have an Aries in your life, you know just how loyal and committed they can be. Their fiery, independent nature often masks just how deeply they care for the people they love. But the truth is, once an Aries decides to let someone in and commit, their loyalty becomes unshakable. Today, we're diving into 5 key reasons why Aries are so loyal and what makes their devotion to the people they care about so unique. First reason, Aries are driven by passion and dedication. One of the most prominent reasons why Aries are so loyal is their natural passion and drive. When an Aries chooses to dedicate themselves to someone or something, they give it their all. This isn't a half-hearted commitment. It's a deep, fiery devotion that makes them the kind of person who will fight for the people they care about, even when faced with challenges. Their passion extends beyond just their work or personal goals. It infiltrates their relationships as well. For Aries, loyalty isn't something that's offered casually. They don't spread their energy thin by committing to too many things at once. When they choose to be loyal to you, it's because they feel a deep, passionate connection, and they're ready to give everything they have to nurture and protect that bond. Whether it's a romantic relationship, a friendship, or a family tie, Aries give their loyalty with the same intensity they bring to their ambitions. Their drive to succeed in life fuels their loyalty to others. They want to see the people they love succeed as well. Second reason, Aries value trust above all else. Aries' loyalty is also deeply rooted in their need for trust. For this sign, trust is the foundation of any relationship. If they're going to commit to someone, they need to feel confident that the person will be there for them in return. Aries are direct and straightforward people, and they expect the same honesty and transparency from those they are close to. Once trust is established, Aries will stand by you through thick and thin and will do everything in their power to maintain that bond. The loyalty of an Aries isn't something you have to question. If they've made the choice to trust you, they will always have your back. They're not the type to hold grudges or play games. If there's an issue, they will face it head on and expect the same openness from you. In return, their loyalty becomes a steady and reliable presence in your life. With Aries, loyalty isn't just about being there in the good times. It's about showing up, even when the road gets rough. Their need for trust means that they'll never break that bond unless they're truly betrayed. And even then, they'll struggle with it because of how deeply they value the relationships they invest in. Third reason, Aries protect their loved ones like family. Another reason Aries are so loyal is because of their deeply protective nature. They don't just view their loved ones as friends or partners. They consider them family. Once you've earned an Aries' trust, they will go to great lengths to protect you. Their loyalty means they will defend you against any threat, whether it's an external force or even something within your relationship. Aries are natural warriors. They don't back down in the face of adversity, and this extends to how they protect those they care about. If you're struggling or in need of support, an Aries will rally behind you, offering both emotional and practical help. This instinct to protect their loved ones gives them a unique form of loyalty that can feel unbreakable. They'll always stand by your side when things get tough, offering not just comfort, but also strength to get through difficult moments. And this protection isn't just physical, it's emotional too. Aries will fiercely guard your heart, ensuring that no one hurts you or takes advantage of your kindness. Fourth reason, Aries are loyal to their values. For Aries, loyalty goes beyond people. It's also about staying true to their values. Once an Aries believes in something, they hold on to it with unrelenting dedication. If you're someone who shares the same principles and ideals, Aries will stick by you because they believe in your shared goals. Their loyalty isn't just about love or friendship. It's about a deeper connection based on mutual respect and alignment with their values. If an Aries has committed to something that aligns with their values, whether it's a cause, a team, or even a personal project, they will not back down. This strong sense of commitment to their beliefs often carries over into their loyalty to others. If you share those values, Aries will support you unwaveringly, doing whatever it takes to help you succeed, because they believe in the bigger picture. For Aries, loyalty to their values and the people who share them is just as important as loyalty to any individual relationship. Fifth reason, Aries are loyal because they choose their inner circle carefully. Finally, Aries are incredibly selective about who they allow into their inner circle. They don't waste time on relationships that don't feel authentic or meaningful to them. So when they choose to commit to someone, you can be sure that they have truly chosen you. This careful selection process means that Aries tend to be fiercely loyal to the people they consider their closest friends or loved ones. Once you've been chosen by an Aries, you've earned a permanent spot in their life. They don't take loyalty lightly, and they're not the type to form superficial relationships. When you're in an Aries' inner circle, you have their full attention, love, and protection. And it's because they've carefully decided that you're someone they want to stand by. Aries are loyal not because they feel obligated, but because they genuinely value the bond they share with you. Aries have a loyalty that runs much deeper than surface-level affection. It's built on a foundation of trust, passion, and an unwavering commitment to those they hold dear. But as we've explored in the previous section, Aries' loyalty is multifaceted. They're driven by an innate need to protect, to lead, and to share their powerful energy with those they care about. Now let's look at even more reasons why Aries' loyalty is so steadfast. These next 5 reasons highlight different aspects of their personalities that make them reliable and devoted companions, whether in a romantic relationship, friendship, or family dynamic. Sixth reason, Aries are loyal because they value authenticity. One of the most defining traits of Aries is their deep desire for authenticity. They can't stand pretentiousness or fake people. What you see is what you get with an Aries. They are unapologetically themselves, and they expect the same from others. If they choose to be loyal to someone, it's because they feel a genuine connection with that person. Aries don't waste time pretending or engaging in relationships that don't feel real. This authenticity, when combined with their natural fire, makes their loyalty incredibly valuable. When an Aries commits, they commit to the real, unfiltered version of you. They're loyal because they truly appreciate who you are, flaws and all. In return, they expect the same kind of authenticity. If they feel like someone is being dishonest or trying to play games, it's almost impossible for them to remain loyal. Their loyalty is reserved for those who can match their straightforward nature, people who value honesty and openness. Once an Aries feels this authenticity, they'll stand by you without hesitation. This creates a bond that's built on mutual respect, trust, and a shared understanding that there's no need to hide behind masks. Seventh reason, Aries are loyal because they're not afraid to make sacrifices. When an Aries gives their loyalty, they don't do it with the expectation of always being the one to receive. They're not afraid to make sacrifices for the people they love, and they will often go above and beyond to ensure the happiness and well-being of those they care about. Their fearless nature means they'll act in the best interest of their loved ones, even if it means putting their own needs aside temporarily. This willingness to sacrifice comes from a deep-seated desire to protect and nurture those they care about. Aries don't view sacrifice as a burden. To them, it's a natural expression of loyalty. If you need something from them, whether it's emotional support, financial help, or simply a listening ear, they'll gladly give it. They believe that loyalty is not just about staying by someone's side in easy times, but being willing to do what it takes to make that person feel loved and supported no matter the cost. Their ability to sacrifice is one of the reasons why Aries are such dependable partners and friends. You can always count on them to show up when it matters most. Whether it's waking up at 3 a.m. to comfort a friend, or taking on extra responsibilities to lighten someone's load, an Aries will gladly make those sacrifices because their loyalty runs deeper than just words. It's in their actions, the quiet things they do to ensure you know that they're there for you. Eighth reason, Aries are loyal because they seek long-term connections. Aries might be known for their spontaneous nature and love for adventure, but when it comes to relationships, they're in it for the long haul. Once an Aries commits, they don't just do so casually. They're looking for depth and longevity. Whether it's a romantic relationship or a close friendship, Aries prefer to build lasting connections. Their loyalty stems from this desire for a stable, long-term bond that they can nurture and grow over time. For Aries, relationships aren't just a fleeting experience. They invest emotionally, mentally, and physically in those they choose to be close to. They're not the type to jump from one connection to another, always searching for something better. Instead, they see loyalty as a promise to stick by someone through thick and thin, to build a future together. And once they've committed, they'll do everything in their power to honor that commitment and make it last. This focus on long-term connections means that Aries will fiercely defend and protect the relationships that are most important to them, never wavering in their loyalty. Ninth reason, Aries are loyal because they thrive on mutual respect. Respect is a cornerstone of any Aries relationship. For them, loyalty is built on a foundation of mutual admiration and respect. They are deeply loyal to those who show them the same courtesy, honesty, and integrity that they give in return. If an Aries feels disrespected or undervalued, their loyalty can quickly fade. But if they feel that their trust is respected and their opinions valued, their loyalty will grow stronger with each passing day. An Aries is not the type to tolerate disrespect, and they expect their loved ones to treat them with the same level of regard they extend. This commitment to respect means that Aries are loyal because they don't take the people in their lives for granted. They are dedicated to making sure that those they care about feel appreciated, heard, and respected. This creates a balanced dynamic in their relationships, where loyalty is earned and maintained through mutual respect. And this respect isn't just about words. It's shown through actions, through consistently being there for each other, and through acknowledging each other's worth. 10th reason, Aries are loyal because they value the strengths of their bonds. Finally, Aries' loyalty comes from their strong belief in the power of meaningful connections. For them, loyalty isn't just a feeling, it's a choice to invest in the people who matter the most. They don't see loyalty as something that's given lightly, but rather as a bond that's earned and then cherished. Aries are deeply committed to preserving these bonds and making sure that they grow stronger over time. This belief in the strengths of their bonds means that Aries are willing to work hard to keep their relationships intact. They'll do what it takes to ensure that their loved ones know they're valued, whether that means spending quality time, showing up in small ways, or simply offering a listening ear. For Aries, loyalty is a promise they take seriously, one that they'll defend with everything they have. As we can see, Aries' loyalty isn't just about devotion to a person. It's about commitment to authenticity, sacrifice, mutual respect, and the long-term strengths of their relationships. But Aries' loyalty is not without its challenges. Sometimes their fiery determination and need for independence can clash with their desire to be deeply connected. In the next section, we'll explore the nuances of this dynamic and how Aries' unique blend of independence and loyalty shapes their relationships in ways that few other signs can relate to. 11th reason, Aries are loyal because they believe in protecting their loved ones. For Aries, loyalty is intertwined with their natural desire to protect those they love. The innate warrior spirit of this fire sign drives them to be fiercely protective, and once they've committed to someone, they view that relationship as something worth safeguarding, whether it's a partner, a friend, or a family member. And Aries is willing to step up and defend their loved ones against any threat or challenge. This protection goes beyond just physical safety. Aries is there for their loved ones emotionally, mentally, and even socially, always making sure that they are in a position to thrive. The loyalty of an Aries, in this regard, is protective by nature. They may not always show it with words, but their actions are loud and clear. Whether it's standing up for you in a difficult situation or offering guidance and support when you need it most, an Aries is unwavering when it comes to looking out for those they care about. In relationships, this translates into a deep-rooted sense of commitment, where an Aries feels it's their duty to protect and nurture the connection. They are incredibly loyal because they take this responsibility seriously. When they've made the choice to commit, they are there to ensure that the relationship stays strong, no matter what external forces may arise. Aries' protectiveness also means that they're more likely to remain loyal through tough times rather than abandoning the relationship when challenges occur. They believe that loyalty is not about avoiding hardship, but about facing it together. In their eyes, true loyalty means standing firm in the face of adversity and making sure that those they love don't have to go through struggles alone. 12th reason, Aries are loyal because they need to be needed. Aries are driven by a need to be needed, a desire to feel that their presence and their actions make a real difference in the lives of the people they care about. This makes their loyalty deeply rooted in the sense of purpose they find in supporting and helping others. When an Aries commits to someone, they want to be more than just a partner or a friend. They want to be a source of strength, guidance, and unwavering support. Their loyalty stems from this deep-rooted need to feel essential in their relationships. This need to be needed is what drives Aries to go above and beyond for their loved ones, whether it's giving advice, offering emotional support, or stepping in when help is required. Aries are often the first to act when something goes wrong. Their loyalty is motivated by the feeling that they are contributing something vital to the lives of those they care about. It's not about being overly controlling or possessive. It's about feeling fulfilled through the act of giving and being there for someone in a meaningful way. Their sense of loyalty is strengthened by the recognition that their love and care play an important role in the relationship. This need to be needed also means that Aries are highly dependable. When they've committed to someone, they will do everything in their power to make sure that person never feels unsupported or alone. Their loyalty, therefore, is not just emotional, but deeply practical as well. Aries will always be there to help solve problems, take on challenges, or provide the stability that their loved ones need, all while expecting nothing in return other than the knowledge that they've made a difference. 13th reason, Aries are loyal because they thrive on emotional connection. Emotional connection is incredibly important to Aries, and their loyalty is built on the strength of these bonds. While Aries may be known for their boldness and sometimes brash nature, underneath all that fiery energy lies a deeply emotional person. Once an Aries forms a real emotional connection with someone, they are fiercely loyal to it. They invest themselves wholeheartedly in relationships where there is a deep emotional reciprocity, and this connection becomes the foundation for their loyalty. Aries don't do well with superficial relationships. They crave depth, passion, and intensity in their connections. So when they find someone who reciprocates that level of emotional investment, they become steadfast in their loyalty. Their emotional connection is what keeps them tied to a person, even when things get tough. This emotional depth means that Aries are not likely to be disloyal or fickle in their relationships, as their bond is not just based on the surface level aspects of love. It's built on something far more profound. And Aries will do anything to nurture and protect these deep emotional bonds. They understand that emotional loyalty is one of the most powerful forms of connection, and they are always willing to fight for it. They also expect the same in return. Emotional loyalty and honesty are paramount for them to remain committed to the relationship. When Aries sees that their emotional investment is reciprocated, it strengthens their loyalty even more, and they will go to great lengths to keep that bond secure. 14th reason, Aries are loyal because they hate betrayal. One of the most significant motivators for Aries' loyalty is their deep-seated hatred of betrayal. Aries are not the type of people to forgive or forget easily when they are wronged. To them, betrayal is the ultimate betrayal of trust and something that cannot easily be repaired. This sense of justice and fairness means that when an Aries is loyal to someone, they expect that loyalty to be reciprocated. If that trust is broken, the loyalty they once had can quickly turn to anger or frustration. Because of this intense aversion to betrayal, Aries tend to be fiercely protective of their relationships and their loyalty. They are careful about who they invest their time and energy in, choosing to remain loyal only to those who have shown that they are trustworthy. For Aries, loyalty is a two-way street. It's not just about being there for someone, but also about knowing that the other person has their back. Betrayal goes against everything an Aries stands for, and this is why they are so deeply loyal in their relationships. They want to ensure that no one ever takes advantage of their trust. This trait also makes Aries incredibly devoted partners and friends. They put in the effort to make sure that their loved ones feel safe, supported, and trusted. They don't take loyalty lightly, and they will go to great lengths to protect their relationships from betrayal or dishonesty. Their intense passion and sense of justice give them a strong foundation for loyalty that can withstand even the toughest challenges. 15th reason, Aries are loyal because they want to build a legacy together. Finally, Aries are loyal because they believe in the power of building something lasting. Whether it's a relationship, a friendship, or a family, Aries want to create something that stands the test of time. They view loyalty as a cornerstone for this legacy. They don't just want to be in a fleeting relationship. They want to build something meaningful, a bond that will endure for years to come. Aries are not the type to settle for anything temporary. They are driven by a desire to leave a lasting impact on the people they love, and their loyalty is what helps them do this. Their loyalty becomes the glue that holds everything together, allowing them to create something solid and enduring. Whether it's starting a family or building a successful partnership, Aries are committed to ensuring that their legacy is one that reflects their values, love, and dedication. They are determined to create something strong, something that will continue to thrive long after they're gone, and their loyalty is the foundation upon which that legacy is built. As we can see, Aries' loyalty is not a one-dimensional trait. It's multifaceted, complex, and driven by a variety of powerful forces. Their desire to protect, their need to feel needed, their emotional depth, their aversion to betrayal, and their commitment to creating a lasting legacy all play significant roles in shaping the strength of their loyalty. But as we've mentioned, loyalty is not always easy. Aries' independent nature can sometimes challenge their loyalty. In the next section, we will delve into how Aries' fierce independence shapes their relationships and how they balance the desire for autonomy with the need to remain loyal. 16th reason. Aries are loyal because they value honesty above all else. For Aries, loyalty and honesty go hand in hand. The fiery and straightforward nature of this sign means that they have a deep respect for transparency and relationships. They appreciate partners, friends, and family members who are upfront and direct, just as they strive to be. For Aries, loyalty is not just about remaining faithful in a relationship. It's about cultivating an environment of open communication where honesty is not only valued but expected. If you're close to an Aries, you'll find that they are often the first to speak their mind. While this directness can sometimes be blunt or even shocking, it comes from a place of loyalty. Aries believe that if they are truly committed to someone, they must be honest with them, even when the truth might be difficult to hear. This desire for honesty is a driving force behind their loyalty because they see it as the foundation of any strong, lasting relationship. They know that if honesty is maintained, the relationship will thrive. But if dishonesty creeps in, it's only a matter of time before trust is broken. Because Aries is so direct, they expect the same level of openness in return. If they feel that someone is hiding things from them or being dishonest, their loyalty can quickly begin to fade. However, when Aries senses that there is mutual honesty, they become even more committed. They will go to great lengths to ensure that this sense of transparency remains intact. Because to Aries, it's not just about staying loyal in the sense of faithfulness. It's about staying loyal to the truth. 17th reason. Aries are loyal because they thrive in close, intimate relationships. Aries are known for their intense and passionate nature, and this energy translates into their relationships as well. They crave deep, meaningful connections with others, and this desire is what makes them so loyal. Aries are not the type of people who are satisfied with shallow relationships or casual acquaintances. They seek out intimacy, understanding, and connection. And once they find that with someone, their loyalty becomes unwavering. For Aries, loyalty is a way of showing commitment to nurturing a connection that is both emotionally and physically fulfilling. They don't just want to be with someone in name, they want to be with someone who they can connect with on a deeper level. The more intimate the relationship, the more loyal Aries will be. They will invest time, energy, and emotions into ensuring that the relationship remains close and that both parties feel truly understood and valued. What sets Aries apart is that their loyalty isn't dependent on external factors. It's based on the emotional bond they share with someone. If they feel truly connected to a person, Aries will do whatever it takes to make sure that bond remains intact. Their loyalty runs deeper than the surface, and they are often willing to fight for a relationship that they believe has true emotional significance. 18th reason. Aries are loyal because they are self-sufficient. Aries are naturally independent individuals. They are not the type to rely on others for validation or support. In fact, they take pride in their ability to stand on their own 2 feet and make their own decisions. However, this independence does not make them cold or distant in relationships. Instead, it makes them even more loyal because they have a strong sense of self and understand the importance of being emotionally grounded. The self-sufficiency of an Aries means that they don't enter relationships out of a sense of neediness or dependency. They don't rely on their partner or friends to complete them. They are already whole on their own. This self-assurance is what allows them to be so loyal, because Aries doesn't need to depend on others for their happiness or sense of worth. They are free to invest their loyalty fully into the people they care about, without any ulterior motives or expectations of reciprocity. In relationships, this sense of self-sufficiency gives Aries the confidence to stay loyal, even in difficult situations. They don't require constant reassurance, and they don't need to feel needed to remain loyal. Instead, their loyalty comes from their deep respect for the people they care about and their desire to offer support, love, and protection. without expecting anything in return. Aries value relationships for what they bring to the table, not for what they take. 19th reason. Aries are loyal because they take pride in their relationships. Aries are proud people, and this pride extends to the relationships they form. When they commit to someone, they take that commitment seriously. Aries see their relationships as a reflection of who they are, and as such, they feel a strong sense of responsibility to maintain their loyalty. If they are in a relationship, they want the world to know that they are fully committed, and they want to show off the connection they share with others. For Aries, loyalty is something to be proud of. This pride is what drives them to remain loyal. Even when the going gets tough, they see loyalty as a mark of strength, integrity, and resilience. When they are faithful to someone, it's not just about keeping a promise. It's about proving that they are capable of maintaining deep, meaningful bonds despite any challenges that may arise. For Aries, loyalty isn't a chore or an obligation. It's a reflection of their character. They are proud of the relationships they build and want to honor those connections by being as loyal as possible. This pride also manifests in how Aries defend their loved ones. They don't want anyone questioning their commitment or the value of their relationships, and they will go to great lengths to ensure that others recognize and respect the strengths of their bonds. Whether it's protecting their partner from criticism or showing loyalty to their friends when others might doubt them, Aries are unwavering in their devotion because they take pride in their ability to remain true. 20th reason. Aries are loyal because they are built for commitment. Finally, Aries are built for commitment. As one of the most determined signs of the zodiac, once an Aries has made a decision to be loyal, they are in it for the long haul. Aries have an incredible capacity for focus and determination, which translates directly into their relationships. When they commit to someone, they give it their all and they don't back down easily. This commitment is what makes them such loyal partners and friends. They are not the type to leave when things get difficult. Instead, they dig their heels in and work through the challenges, determined to make the relationship work. They are not afraid of commitment because they see it as a challenge they are eager to conquer, and this drive makes them one of the most loyal signs in the zodiac. As we've explored, Aries' loyalty is driven by a combination of self-respect, pride, and an unwavering commitment to those they care about. This loyalty is not just about staying faithful in the conventional sense. It's about honoring their relationships with passion, dedication, and an enduring sense of responsibility. But despite their loyalty, Aries' need for independence and personal space is always present. In the next section, we'll dive into how this balance between loyalty and independence shapes their relationships and the ways in which they navigate their desire for freedom while remaining loyal to those they love. As we've journeyed through the many facets of Aries' loyalty, one thing has become abundantly clear. Aries are among the most dedicated and faithful signs of the zodiac. From their passion and drive to their commitment to honesty and transparency, Aries' loyalty is not just a trait, it's an integral part of who they are. They wear their hearts on their sleeves, and when they choose to invest in someone, they do so with an intensity and devotion that is hard to match. Throughout the discussion, we've uncovered a variety of reasons why Aries are so loyal. Whether it's their value for honesty, their craving for deep, intimate connections, or their unwavering determination to make relationships work, Aries show that their loyalty goes far beyond mere words. It's built on trust, mutual respect, and a shared understanding of what it takes to make a relationship last. But perhaps one of the most striking qualities of Aries' loyalty is their balance of independence and devotion. Despite their fierce self-sufficiency, Aries can be profoundly committed. They don't rely on others to validate their sense of worth, but they still give everything they have to those they care about. This ability to remain loyal without losing themselves is what makes Aries truly unique. They manage to walk the line between maintaining their individuality and showing up fully for their relationships. What's even more fascinating is that Aries' loyalty isn't passive, it's active. They don't sit back and wait for loyalty to be reciprocated. They are always striving to be their best selves for the people they love, even when it requires effort, sacrifice, and personal growth. Their loyalty is never about fulfilling obligations. It's about deep, meaningful commitment. They may not always express it in the same way as other signs, but their actions speak volumes. As we conclude this deep dive into Aries' loyalty, it's clear that loyalty is not just a concept for Aries, it's a way of life. Whether they're fiercely defending the people they care about or dedicating themselves to nurturing a strong bond, Aries never do things halfway. If they are with you, they are all in. So what do you think about Aries' loyalty? Do you agree with the reasons we discussed? Or maybe you have some insights of your own that you'd like to share. We would absolutely love to hear your thoughts in the comments section below. Do you know any Aries who embody this level of loyalty in their lives? Or perhaps you're an Aries yourself, and you'd like to add to the conversation by sharing your experiences. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Aries and their unwavering loyalty, don't forget to hit that like button. It helps us bring you more content like this. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Secret of the Zodiac so you never miss out on future Zodiac insights. We've got plenty of exciting videos lined up that will give you a deeper understanding of all the signs and their unique traits. Whether you're curious about other signs or want to explore more about Aries, we've got you covered. Make sure to turn on the notification bell so you're always in the loop with the latest content. And please, share this video with your friends and family. Let's grow this amazing Zodiac community together. Remember, your comments, likes, and subscriptions help us continue to create valuable content for you. We can't wait to hear from you. What's your experience with Aries' loyalty? What stands out most to you? Drop your thoughts below and let's keep the conversation going. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to check out our other videos on the channel. We'll see you in the next one.